So when my socials, like even when I travel with my friends, I will dip on them niggas if I am like socialed out. They know I will. And before I got drafted by Nigeria's finest, like, nigga, I would just leave and they like, oh, Diamond is recruiting Africans right now. You are damn right. Like, that's what I was doing. But, you know, now that I'm a kept woman, like,
I like that. Now I'm a kept woman.
Now that I'm a kept woman, I just
by Nigeria's finest, man.
Yes, you know, I just walk around, feed pigeons and shit. Like, I just get people out.
Yo, I'm a kept woman now.
I'm a kept woman. He has made an honest woman out of me. So, like, I just don't, like, I get people to fuck out, and when I'm in people out mode, you cannot engage me. Like, I give no fucks. If you was on fire, I'd be like, damn, I wish I had s'mores. Like, I just don't care. Like, when I am just out of it.
Let me ask you, Diamond, are you one of those that get extremely comfortable on the flight and you're walking around with no shoes on your feet?
No, because I love myself.
And listen to this. At first, you know, I always used to hear, oh, it's the white folks. Black people do it too.
No.
Girl,
first of all,
walking in the bathroom. Okay, they walk in the bathroom with no shoes on their feet. They're so comfortable. And I'm the one, and I'll tell them, and I'll tell everybody. I'll mention to them, and I legitimately say, there might be piss on that floor. Some of them, it's awakening, and they'll be like, oh, okay, let me go get my shoes. Thank you. Then you have the ones, I'll throw the socks away.
But you're going to put the socks in your shoes.
The moisture from the bathroom is going to seep through the sock and touch your skin. That might be piss. Okay? Because we already know when children use the bathroom, men use the bathroom, it might be piss. I don't know what's on that ground. It might not be water, but you okay just putting your bare foot with that little thin behind sock, talking about I will throw the sock away, and you're going to take that sock and put it in your shoe and just bacteria to bacteria to bacteria. I will throw the sock away, and I guarantee you that sock ain't going to get thrown away because most likely your mother throw through laundry. You gonna forget. You gonna take it off and put it in a dirty hamper. I'm gonna throw that sock away like you just got a whole bunch of extra pair at your seat that you're gonna change into. It is the most disgusting thing. But the worst is, I saw one girl. She went into that bathroom with no shoes on her feet. No socks, barefoot. Like, for you to get that comfortable, I'm not even comfortable walking barefoot in my house, my own home. I need some type of barrier on my foot. I'll walk around with the carpet, you know, because that's a little padding. But these people at 35,000 feet, they get so comfortable. It's because the etiquette has changed. Because a majority of the people who are doing this are either millennials or the millennials, or not the baby boomers, because the baby boomers, when they were traveling, it was a lot more elegant. You traveled and you looked a certain way, because the baby boomers, I think, are I want to say 20s, 30s, 40s. I might be wrong though.
They old as fuck.
Yeah, the baby boomers, when they traveled, it was a different style of traveling. You didn't just go to the airport any type of way. And I think after the baby boomers, is it Generation X? What's before millennials?
Gen X,
Gen X, and then millennials, right? Because after millennials is the new thing, Gen Z. Now they got, I think, Gen Alpha or something like that, whatever. They got a new one they came up with. So it's mainly the Generation X and the millennials around our age that you see doing this, and then the younger ones, because it's the etiquette of flying is so different. Because the older people are not taking their shoes off, because that's not how they flew. When you was professional looking.
Yeah, you have some
good. You didn't come to the airport wearing your booty shorts. You dressed to the nine to fly.
Nah, the ones who kill me at the airport, besides like Walmart's finest who just
Girl,
show the fuck up, is the chicks with heels on.
I don't, you know what, I can't. So first of all, you know, for our job, many of us wear heels. I'm not a heel. I like penny loafers, cute little like comfortable, because if I'm wearing heels, Diamond, I'm going from my house to the car, from the car to my destination. I'm not lugging around a bag. I'm not strutting around from terminal to terminal. I'm looking cute the whole night and the least amount of walking that I need to be doing if I'm wearing heels.
I can maneuver in some heels, but unless I'm like flying that day to somewhere, no. I tried doing that once at an interview and I almost missed my flight. But I don't know what the fuck I was on. Oh, I was doing like a turnaround.
They're wearing heels to the airport, and
yeah, I don't get it.
I don't know why they don't wear sneakers or something. I feel like that's a little more but maybe it's comfortable for them. This is what I have.
I'm cool with the people that's just like moving. I'm talking about the Bambies with the heels on.
That you know their feet hurting.
That you know they got the heel just.
Mm-hmm. You know their feet hurting. You know they're not comfortable. Yep. You know not comfortable. Girl, that's nothing. What about the girls who wear, especially I feel like in Miami, I get this a lot.
I've never been.
The bikinis on the aircraft.
Oh,
one girl, she had literally, it was a bikini. It was like the shorts bikini, you know, the short bikinis with
yeah.
And I said to her, she had her little shawl, and I said, you're gonna have to wrap that around you, because I'm the one that's gonna say something. You're not wearing a bikini on my aircraft. I mean, I'm all about body positivity, and you rock what you got in your skin. I'm all about that. But in this tube, there's a certain amount of etiquette that needs to be upheld. You're not coming in here with your swimwear, okay, girl? Like,
that's crazy.
Girl, we see it all the time.
A swimsuit?
She had, it was, and then she had, her ass was so big. It was just like, girl, this is not a fashion statement here. What are you doing? But let me tell you about her childish ways. I said to her, I'm going to need you to wrap that shawl around. Honey got so pissed off, she walked off like she was in charge of something. She went back and she told the gate agent, I need you to put me on another flight. So the gate agent came back and talked to me, of course, because I don't know what this chick thought she was running, barking orders here. The gate agent, of course, now mind you, he is a male. He is a retarded male, because I said, do you see what she has on? You know what he tells me? I don't see a problem. Of course you wouldn't see a problem.
Of course.
Of course you wouldn't see a problem. She's wearing a bikini top, and I told her she needs to cover up. So if she wants to get on her flight, she needs to cover up. She covered up. She wrapped it around her body with attitude, and then she walked on our plane, and then just was attitude-ish the whole entire time. But
girl,
so extra. Like, why in your right mind would you think this is appropriate for you to wear? You could wear that on the beach.
Right.
Certain things are appropriate for certain places. And I have such a problem with and then these girls think I'm hating, I'm jealous. This is not appropriate for my aircraft. Get off of the ship looking like this. Like, that's what I want to tell her. Like, why? You just thought this was cool for you to come on here like this?
Yes, like doing the absolute most. Like, that is annoying. Oh, girl, this was still while we was in Chicago.
What? Really? Chicago was a store.
It was like this chick. We were waiting to board our flight, and this chick was on the phone. Oh my God. And we thought, because it was, you know how like you and another black person hear something or see something, and y'all make eye contact, like, nigga, am I tripping? Like that secret. So like, we're sitting there waiting on a flight, and out of nowhere we hear, I know you're not asking a bitch for money, like as a nigga. I know you. So I'm like,
she that loud?
My nigga, like every black person like did that, like eye contact, like, is that about to fight? Like, and she in a whole phone conversation, loud as fuck. She like, my nigga, I get money. Like, fuck that, I get money. And I'm just like,
why does she? First of all, why she needs to be that loud? The money you getting don't even sound like it's appropriate. Because if I had a business, I would not be paying you.
Like, it would. I literally was like, it's gonna be some world star shit up in here. Like, it was just like out of nowhere. It's dead silent. Like, ain't nothing moving. All you can hear is like the little squeegee shit when they clean the floors. And I get money. I know you ain't asking no bitch for no. I was like, oh my
goodness. I get money. I don't know. That money she getting don't seem healthy.
I was like, I thought we was traveling Southwest. This is very Spirit of them.
The new class of people, because during the pandemic, them flights was cheap.
Man, look.
The class of people right now, they come on the plane, they don't even know where to sit. And I said, okay, I'm gonna assume that you fly Spirit a lot. And this is why you don't know that there is an assigned seat on this aircraft, because I flew Spirit for the first time the other day. Mm-hmm. And it really truly is sit where you want. And I didn't realize that. It is sit where you want. So you sit wherever. But wherever the open seat is where you sit. So with Spirit, it's always best to try to be like the first couple group of people on, because then you have a range of where you want to sit. I don't like that. I'd rather have assigned seats, because then there's no arguing. You know where you're supposed to be, and it's not up for discussion. Because you sit here, you sit here, you sit here. I don't like the free range. I don't like that at all.
I mind it, like, because Southwest does it. And
sorry, not Spirit. You're right. It is Southwest. I apologize. Southwest.
I like Southwest.
I don't mind that I don't mind it, but I don't like the free range.
I like it. I hear so much about Spirit, not in a good way. Spirit and Frontier
with their
like, man, with everything. Like at Frontier, it's like you gotta pay for the seat. Gotta pay for. I was like,
because you're only paying. I think you're only paying for the flight, and which is so cheap, and that's why it pulls people in. But then when you go to book your flight, depending on where you want to sit, we flew. Was it Frontier? We either for Frontier or Spirit, and they're very similar in how they do stuff. So you pay for the flight. The flight is super cheap. Then when you go book it. Then if you want to sit further up, that might be an additional $20, $30. If you want to sit further back, then that might be $10. So now that's another fee added onto your ticket. Then on top of that, you got to pay for your bag. So then all those little things make it add up.
Yeah, I'm like, man, if y'all just
tell me the full price.
Right, I'm like, if this gas money, just say that. Shit, like, the fuck?
That's what it feels like. Well, dang.
Gas money, just say that shit. Like,
I'm here for $30. I'm not here for $150.
Like, bitch, y'all stand up. Like, what the fuck y'all talking about?
I know.
The fuck? Y'all don't give me no budget cord.
Yeah, don't need gas money. Just say it.
Say it. Shit. I'm not gonna pay y'all for all that shit. Like, the fuck?
That's too funny.
The fuck? What, like, seriously, what am I paying them for? If I gotta pay for a seat?
Yeah, you pay for your ticket, you pay for your seat, and you pay for your bags all separately. But some people, I guess, like the individuality like that, so they can see their prices individually.
Nah, fuck that shit. Like,
tell me the full price.
I'm here for the gas money price. Like, fuck that shit. Like, I'm flying on gas money, nigga. Like, I got 20 on Atlanta. What the fuck?
Like, really? Come on. 20 on Atlanta. I don't want to pay any more.
I got 20 on Atlanta. That's it. Like, fuck you mean? I don't care about these bags. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So Drake said.
Too funny. No, but yeah, Southwest, I'm not feeling the sit anywhere. But you know what? I think it's because I'm so used to the assigned seats. That's why I'm just comfortable with that. And I'm a little, not OCD. I feel like I'm a healthy OCD, but I rather the assigned seats.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know, I can pull up my tablet and I know this is where you were sitting and this is where your seat. I feel like if something happens on Southwest and you need to report somebody, how do you know where they were sitting? I don't know. I guess for me, looking at it from a flight attendant standpoint, like if something happens on our flight, every single passenger has an assigned seat. So it's easy for the company to get back to know, like, okay, this is the seat they were supposed to sit in, blah, 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 blah. So when we submit reports, we have that. I guess Southwest, it's whatever seat I was in at that time.
Basically. Well, but there's still no knowing who's even there. You know what I'm saying?
They just know who's on the flight.
Right,
People, there's no assigned seats, so that's about it. I guess it doesn't matter for the seat. They just have the manifest that shows who was on the flight. So I guess it really, for them, it's not a big deal of where they sit, which I guess it's fine. But I guess, it's not bad. It wasn't a bad experience. It was just, I like knowing I'm going to sit here. I don't like getting on and knowing like, okay, I have to see now what seat is open, because I was flying with them on standby. So I was the last one on. So you just go on and you have to eyeball what seat you see open.
Yeah, I hate that part. Like, especially when it's only middle seats. And
middle seats are for me, I'm such a small person that I try to be grateful because I'm small, so I zone out. I can only imagine for like the bigger person who has to go in a middle seat. She's like,
no, because I've, this PC culture, you gotta watch.
I mean, you're not big.
No, girl, no, I'm thick out here. In my mind.
Thick out here in your mind.
Thick out here.
In your mind.
Thick out here. But no, like, it was one flight where I ended up sitting next to like a bigger guy. But he just was like sweating.
Yeah, I know that.
And I was like, Jesus, don't touch me.
Did he smell? Because sometimes they have a scent. But I'm not gonna say that. You ever sat with somebody? Let me tell you how people's pheromones really bother me. I sat with a guy, and that's when I started, especially in this industry, I started realizing that there are certain people's pheromones I do not like. I sat next to this guy, Diamond. He didn't smell, but just you could tell this was his just natural scent, and it wasn't funk. It was just very unpleasant for me. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, I don't like your scent at all. Like it. No. And at that moment, I was just like, some people just naturally give off a smell.
Like, I don't know the proper way to say it, but you just naturally don't smell good. Like,
it wasn't an odor. I'm not gonna say he was funky. He really did not. It wasn't funk. It was just his
pseudo funk. It was pseudo funk.
It was just, I didn't like his scent at all. I didn't like his scent. It's all in his DNA. You know how when an alcohol drinks, they get in their blood? It wasn't even that, but it was just this man. It was just, and I was on it the whole flight, and I was at the window, and I was literally like this the whole time. Like, because I didn't want to smell him, and he was a nice guy. He was like, "How are you today?" And I was like, "I'm good."
Oh my God. Stink ass.
But your guy was funky and sweaty.
Yeah, I was like, bruh.
Was it Chicago to Texas?
No, I'm trying to think what flight was this. Nah, that was all the Chicago to Texas action I had. I'm trying to think. I was probably flying to, I don't even know.
Mr. Funk.
Man, look. Smelled like hot piss.
Oh.
And boiled hot dog water.
Oh.
I was just like, ew.
Oh,
I don't like it.
Oh, God.
I don't like it.
Oh, God. Oh. Oh.
For people who are traveling and listening to this podcast, check your body odor. Shit.
Check the body odor. And I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to say this nicely. We all know our size out here. Okay? If you know you are extra plump and you need to purchase 2 seats, please do so. Please do so. Because let me tell you, we were on a flight and I had 2 situations. One situation, the gate agent lied to us and we didn't have time to maneuver, but our armrests are supposed to be down for takeoff and landing.
Yeah.
This young lady was quite large. There was spillage over the seat. She was not able to put that armrest down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she was in the egress. And that's the reason why the armrest needs to go down, because we work in that aisle. And the aisle is but so big. You are now blocking our egress and our work aisle here. Girl, you know your size before you get on that plane. Buy 2 seats if you need to. I don't understand why people don't want to. One time we had to accommodate a larger gentleman who we had a passenger that was nice enough to give up his first class upgrade because he was the last one to upgrade, because that was the only seat this guy was able to sit in, because he could not sit in the main cabin seats. And as the crew member, when we work in unison, people don't realize there's so many rules we need to follow. If that armrest doesn't go down, we cannot take off.
Wow, I did not know that.
So the gentleman was quite large. He couldn't fit in the exit row seat, which was his originally assigned seat, because the exit row seat did not move and he couldn't fit. And we had a full aircraft, so there was no way to accommodate him. And I had to cuss the gate agent out, and I said, you know what? Y'all know there are certain people you could visually look at and tell it might be a problem. You could come down and talk to us and eliminate us embarrassing these people out here, because, to eliminate all this. But instead, you don't do that. Instead, you allow us to deal with it, because you want to get these people out your face so quickly. And then it's not only embarrassing for them, because I felt a little sorry for the guy.
Yeah.
Because now he's so big, he has to go down the aisle on his side. Yeah, because that's how large he was, to go sit in the first class seat. And there are very nice humans out there. Like I told you, this guy was nice enough to give up his first class to accommodate him. But the one girl, we had an extra seat that we could have maneuvered, but it's just the gate agent said to us, oh yeah, she got 2 seats. No, she didn't have 2 seats. And the girl was, half her body was already in the egress in the aisle. That's how big she was.
Oh my God.
It's just like, you want to say to her, you want to be like, sweetie, don't you want to be comfortable traveling? If you need 2 seats, why don't you purchase 2 seats?
Yeah.
Why would you do this to yourself? And then he went down with the aisle. It was just constant, excuse me, like, and it was just like, yeah, I don't know why people do it. I don't know, because if I was a big girl, I would accommodate my needs, because number one, I don't want to be out here embarrassing myself.
Yeah, that.
But guess what she requested as her drink? take a wild guess.
A Diet Coke?
Bitch. On point. She had the audacity to say, "May I have a Diet Coke, please?" Me and the girl on the cart trying to be professional. We looking at each other like, "Bitch, you need water. You need fucking water." Diet Coke, Diamond. A Diet Coke. Like, come on now, girl. You need a bottle of water. And then you want to request a Diet Coke. What's that supposed to do for you?
It has the same amount of sugar, if not more.
And this is why she in the situation she in.
Lord, look.
People be out here, you looking at them, and you be like, really? Girl, you need a whole bottle of water. That's what you need.
Water. Water.
No. May I have a Diet Coke, please?
That's the starter kit right there.
That's the starter kit, yeah. She said that's the starter kit. The starter kit, yeah. Diet Coke. Like, that diet is supposed to mean something. Girl, just take the whole Coke. Just get the whole Coke.
Sidebar. My 600-pound life is just really a hilarious show.
Yo, let me tell you something, Diamond. I watch that show and I think to myself, right, as a woman, okay, the minute, because I gauge my size on my pants. I am a 28. I think that's equivalent to a size 9, roughly. Okay. The minute my pants start to get just a little tight, that's when I know, okay, Shirley, you're doing too much.
Girl, that's my stomach.
Slim on down. The pants getting tight. You either going up a size because you ain't gonna walk around here looking crazy. Because that's how you know when a woman's jeans are too small, when the crotch is literally halfway down to the knee and it's so tight. And that right there is red alert, red alert. I want to say to the girl, now you know them jeans don't fit. But you too cheap to go up a size, or what's the problem here, girl? Because you know them jeans don't fit. Your crotch is not down there. Okay? You can tell. Now you gotta be uncomfortable when you go to sit down because they visually look tight as hell.
Visually.
So they gotta feel uncomfortable. I don't know. These
featuring a yeast infection. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
This 600-pound people, I watched the one boy. He was washing in a large basin because he didn't fit in the bathtub. A large basin. And you probably seen this too. It's a really large basin that his father had to fill up with water so he can wash himself because he didn't fit in the bathtub. He didn't work. He was on disability. And the father should be ashamed of himself supporting this nonsense. The boy played games all day naked. He had a shirt that he just took the shirt, he put it on, and then he lifted his fat roll, and then he just rested his hands underneath his fat roll, and he just played his game. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, and the father had the audacity to come in the room, said, "Son, I'm going to the supermarket. What would you like?" I think the boy was like, "Yeah, can you pick me up 3 boxes of pizza?"
Nah, I watched one. There was this dude. It was hilarious, and I have dark humor. Like, I'm okay with it. But like, again, my 600-pound life, he only went outside for the ice cream truck, which was fucking hilarious. So I'm thinking he's going to get, one of the melted, deformed SpongeBob's or some shit. This nigga, he has orders he was like, let me get this, let me get that, let me get that, let me get that. So the guy literally, like, the delivery person for the ice cream truck or whatever, what is the ice cream delivery man name? Do they have a professional title? That may be.
We just call him the ice cream man.
The ice cream man is coming.
Yeah.
Okay. So the ice cream man literally just like brings him a bag of like, I guess, a variety of everything that he had. So he eats that, right? He goes back in the house. Now, mind you, he didn't walk up to the truck or anything like that. Like, he just literally came outside, sat on the front porch, and they delivered this ice cream to him.
I didn't even know ice cream men do that.
That's why I said it wasn't no ice cream man. He delivered. And then after that, it goes to, he's like, after I eat that, I drink down this soda, I'm still hungry. That should be the funniest part to me. So he's like, and then I usually order some pizza, and he's like, I can't stop eating. And he orders like 3 things, like 3 separate pizzas with some wings, 2 sodas. And I was just like,
he eats them all?
Yes. He's like, I try to tell myself to stop, but I keep going. Nick, bruh, I was
3 boxes of pizza, wings, and he's probably drinking one of the sodas.
No, he drank both 2 liters.
Girl, I eat 3 and I'm already like, whoo.
Woo, shit.
Woo.
That time?
How do you eat 3 boxes and wings and drink a whole 2 liters, a 2-bottle liter of sodas?
When I tell you, I have good time. Between Hoarders and my 600-pound life, that should be hilarious. Like,
but you see, Hoarders I can have a little more respect for, only because I cannot be a hoarder. But I can, for a brief moment, I can understand where someone maybe goes through some depressive or traumatic situation in their life that takes them under. One guy was so sad. I felt so bad for him. You've probably seen Hoarders, the Rat Man.
Oh.
The Rat Man is sad because his wife died.
Mm-hmm.
And when his wife died, he got depressed, like real depressed. And he found comfort in the rats. So he started off with a few, and then started mating, and then mating and mating and mating with each other. And you know, rats, when they mate, we're talking about 10, 15, 12 little ones they're making. So it's multiplying, multiplying, and multiplying. And I
think he had Master Splinter in the back.
No. Girl, we're talking about over 200 rats in his house.
The fuck?
Like, it was a lot. But this all started after his wife died, and he was crying on the show. Like, he was just like I felt for him because he literally still was depressed and he wasn't managing it.
Yeah.
But with the Hoarders, I can for a
start right here. So, are you interested in changing your career, changing the trajectory of your life? Then you need to check out my website at diamondwilliams.me so I can help you with career coaching, mindset change, and of course, resume revisions. Let me help you flourish. Let me help you get what you need. Let me help you get what you want. I got you. Check me out.
Knowledge and Pettiness has the tea on tea. So what is Big Black Tea? Launched in October 2020 during COVID-19, Big Black Tea, a Guy brand, is one of the hottest tea brands in the world, brought to you by Guy, one of the hottest lifestyle brands in the world right now. So why Big Black Tea? Big Black Tea's mission is to ensure that every member of the community and the world has a warm cup of tea to help them heal and recover and find a moment of euphoria. Influencers and leaders such as the CEO of LinkedIn, Melinda Hart, diversity and inclusion activists, and venture capitalists are some of the few leaders who are sipping the tea. So where can you purchase Big Black Tea? At bigblacktea.com. Make sure you use that referral code knowledge.
moment, understand, because hoarding it goes with the mind. They say people who hoard, it's because their mind is all over the place.
Yeah.
I can't for a brief moment even understand, how do you get to be 600 pounds? How? When do you tell yourself, I just went up 10 sizes in my clothes. I think I need to slow my roll. When do you say that?
It's like, I get the hoarding a little bit, but like that shit, like it was one lady that, oh my God, like their house was like, it was dilapidated or whatever they call it.
Dilapidated.
She literally was like, there was no running water, no nothing, and she was like pooping in buckets, and
I think I saw
it in the bathtub.
I think I saw there was a woman that was pooping and peeing in the bucket because they didn't have running water, or something about their toilet wasn't working.
Yeah, and like the ones where the funniest ones to me where they be finding like dead cats.
Yeah.
Not the cats.
Dead cats, dead mice.
Yes, but it was like, so you just didn't notice that the cat just disappeared? That be the shit.
The animal was gone. Probably something fell on top of them.
Yeah, like, so you just didn't notice the cat? Yeah, I just thought it just.
Yeah, and that's how they're just like, you know, all this stuff is important to me, and you know, this is sentimental. I need this. The funniest thing for me with the hoarders is, and this is like, no, they fucked up. Because when they come with the dump trucks and stuff, they're like, you can't throw that away. This is important to me. Oh my God. You guys aren't, wait. And I like when you guys aren't giving me any choices. You're just throwing stuff away. And I just want to be like,
it's all happened in fucking trash. It's like digging shit out. No, this is mine.
That's so mine. Oh my God. This is important to me. How could you do this? So
we ain't shit. We ain't shit.
I know we ain't shit. No understanding at all. Because I'm just looking at, I'm far from a hoarder. I'm quick to throw shit away. Like, I will save certain stuff, but that look raggedy right there. We can trash that.
Right. One thing I keep is cards. I hoard cards. I love cards. But anything
cards,
like that,
girl, 5 years. I even told my mom, I said, listen, Mom, you don't even really need to be giving me cards anymore. I know I'm gonna throw it away after 5 years. Like, I'm just checking it.
Not after 5.
After 5 years, I'm checking it. That's it. 5 years, I'm checking it, because why am I keeping it? For what? For what? You see, and this is the problem. I don't attach myself to stuff like that. There are people out there that do. I'm quick to, and it doesn't mean I don't feel what you've given me. It just means like, look, just give me the cash, give it to me in some other form. You know what I'm saying? Because this card right here is temporarily keeping it, and then I'm throwing it away. That's it.
No.
Okay, I'm throwing it out. I'm trying
to think the oldest card that I may have. It has to. I got it from my homeboy Santana, and that was. It had to be when I was like early 20s, so at least 10 years old.
Oh.
Like, I love cards. I love
keep
cards.
Them all. That's your attachment.
But it's in a box of contained madness. I don't see myself like getting to a point where it's gonna be like cards all over the house and shit. Like,
but it's in control. You have it very managed and organized. Hoarders don't manage and organize, and they buy an excessive amount of stuff, especially the hoarders that like to shop and they feel like they need this, or buying something just because it's on sale. This is $1. I need to get it. No, you don't.
Hold on. Now you treading in thin water, because I'm gonna buy whatever the hell Amazon got on sale. Because
no, girl, Diamond, we need to talk.
Amazon. Look, before again I got drafted, I said if somebody can't treat me better than Amazon Prime, I don't want it. Like, Amazon Prime.
First of all, she called the Nigerian king drafting her.
Yes. Drafted. Okay.
Drafted, and then she talking about you buy anything that Amazon have on sale?
No, not anything, but Amazon has a special spot in my heart. Yep, it does. But yeah, like Amazon come to my house at least twice to 3 times a week.
Okay, I'm not. It depends. I have my runs. I would say every other week Amazon comes, but I have like certain things that I buy. I'm not buying shit because it's on sale. I tell you, I'm the person where I can easily live a modified, what you call it? Now I just lost my
like minimalist?
Yes.
Yeah, that's AB. He is definitely a minimalist. Me, I am
not full, like modified minimalist. Like even down
he is a minimalist.
Yeah, like, and it's like I just need my necessities. I don't need so much of stuff. But this is over the years. I didn't used to be this good. This is years of realizing, like, I would look in my closet and I said, I haven't worn that in 2 years.
Yeah.
And I said, why do I even have it? And I think that's where I got to the point where, like, you're taking up space.
Yeah. I do that every year. And I try to make sure I donate or give it. Like, at first I was giving all my clothes to, like, Goodwill till I realized, like, them niggas are selling this shit. I actually just want to give it to people who use it.
Oh, okay. Oh, you want them selling it? I do Goodwill as well because, I'm a big thrift shopper. So I've gone to the thrift store.
The links, though.
I'll go to the thrift store, girl, and I see my shit. That's it.
I think I'll be mad. My shit.
You're so silly. I just be like, all right, I need to wait a month before I come back because then I'm looking through the aisle. I'm like, this is my shit. This is my shit. I gave y'all it. I said, all right, let me wait a month to come back till somebody purchase this shit because I'm like shopping in my closet.
I think I would have an emotional breakdown if I went to Goodwill and I saw my shit hanging up.
No,
you motherfuckers. Especially if it was cheap price. I see that lonely ass red sticker on my
Me, it doesn't bother me. I'm like, oh, okay, let me go to another place or let me wait a month.
Nah, I'd be mad. Like, that's what y'all think my shit worth?
You're so silly.
Girl. Oh my goodness. We've been out here almost 2 hours. Fucking
Good conversation. I love a good chat. Because girl, I be so busy sometimes. I do.
Oh,
I do be so busy. So like when I find someone I connect well with, I like it.
I know. I'm gonna get you real life.
I like it, Diamond. Like the girl I connected with earlier, and she was so cool. And then I was like, we're gonna talk again. And then as soon as she said, when we started, she was like, can I curse? I said, fuck yeah, you can. And I said, I like you. She was like, okay. And girl, and she was the one I told you earlier. I was like, yes. Like she was a good vibe. I like her. I love when I connect with people I vibe well with. And I had quite a few where I'm like, girl, you a good conversation.
Yeah. I like those people.
Yes. I'm like, okay. And then there's the some where you gotta be like, okay, I gotta maintain my professionalism.
Yeah. Them young Marvin Sapp's never would have made it.
Yes, those are the ones. Now I'm gonna think of that. Never would have made it.
If y'all listening to right, if y'all listening to this episode and your episode ain't in here, just know never would have made it. Never would have made it.
So silly. They gonna know now. Oh, this is why she never posted us. We didn't make the cut. goodness. Oh my goodness.
It's not the pettiness. What do you expect?
Huh? What'd you say?
The pettiness. What do you expect?
I know.
I ain't say shit professional.
You so silly.
And I was done. This is all.
Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. This is too funny. And what time? Do you have work tomorrow?
For you.
Oh my God. Well, it's only 9 for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What time do you have to get up?
Well, I don't have to work out tomorrow, so I get up at like 6:30. I might get up at 7.
What time do you have to be at work at 9?
I get there. Well, I get to the office, which is right across from where I'm sitting.
That's right. Still working from home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Depending on if I want to wear clothes or not, I can get to work.
You so silly. Do you still have to like dress up to the 9?
Girl, hell no. I don't get on no Zoom meetings. I be buck ass.
Okay. Now, how are you supposed to check the air? Like, what about when you have to check the aircraft?
No. So I'm in. I don't do aerospace anymore. So I'm just completely in data. My business is focused in aerospace. But yeah, like when I had to work in aerospace manufacturing, I had to be at work at like 5 in the morning.
Because you had to physically be there.
Yeah, but now I just code all day. Girl, I be buck ass with a keyboard.
Oh my goodness, you're coding all day. Oh God.
Buck ass.
Buck ass. From the bed to the desk in my panties.
Girl, no, buck ass. Like
she's serious, buck ass.
Buck ass.
Wait, when that Zoom call, let me just throw the sweater on.
No, I'm not gonna like now if it's with most of my client meetings, we never like be on camera.
Oh,
but like if it's something with my actual company, if Slalom is having something, I have on like my Slalom shirt.
Oh, okay. Look at
the
you.
The bottom may be questionable, but I'm at least have a shirt.
You so silly. At least a shirt. Make sure you don't stand up.
Nah, nope. But yeah, it be days that I just don't feel it. I get out the shower and just go to work. Like I was.
And wait, is it till 5? So you're working 9 to 5:30?
No, well, basically, yeah, like 9 to 5.
Okay. When are you going back into the office?
There's sometime between next month and July.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yeah, but we're gonna adopt a hybrid model, to my understanding. So I'll be half at home, half in the office, which I'm perfectly fine.
Oh, that's not bad. And what is your dress code? Business casual?
Really don't even know. That's the crazy part. Because like the culture, unless I'm on a client site, I know I would have to dress like business casual or something. But if I'm just in the office and we're on Zoom, I'm pretty sure
probably it's casual.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
So I'm looking forward to like going into the office because like they were telling me like before we had like random Nerf ball fights at the job. Like,
oh, that sounds fun.
Girl, like they was having like happy hours like a lot, and they're my favorite letters, H's.
That's not bad. And how's school coming along, Diamond? Because you're working towards your master's, correct?
No, I finished that. I'm teaching, so I teach at Southern New Hampshire University.
Because when you graduated recently with the master's.
Yeah.
Weren't you in school? Are you in school for your PhD?
Not yet. I'm currently looking for a program.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what you teach? College?
I teach undergrad. So data analytics. So
that's what you're teaching, data analytics.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming that's virtual as well.
Yep.
And you're like so you only teach one class.
Yeah.
And this class probably reports once a week. How many times a week are you teaching this class?
So it's basically like the content is already there. So it's not like I necessarily am a lecturer. I'm more of a just like, hey, here's the shit, learn it.
Got it. But then you have to grade their work.
Oh yeah, I have to grade. I still have to engage with them, like all of that. So, which is cool.
But you enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really cool opportunity to just like learn data formally in this way, as well as just like, I like the idea of just helping other people learn something that they're not, used to or familiar with.
Gotcha.
So it's been really, really dope. I do miss teaching at Thinkful or Check. I taught there for almost a year before I got the university or Southern New Hampshire blah blah university job. But I kind of missed that because it was like students who were coming into the boot camp, and it was really cool to see them go from like not knowing nothing in a like 3-month program to like being like competent like coders and all that, and just that interaction, because it was more like I had more actual engagement with the students than what I do now. I do miss that, but it's also a time sink that I don't necessarily have right now. So it's like a trade-off. But
okay,
who knows?
Okay. And what is your PhD going to be in?
My PhD is going to be in either information or management information systems, technical information systems, or technical management, or some shit like that. They all interchange the words, or comp sci. I'm trying to figure it out. I really want to focus on like algorithms and AI, and just like how the like biases that impact us as minorities. I really want to look at that. That is interesting to me. And like cognitive human interactions, all of that shit. Like that's interesting to me.
Fascinating. See, you're the academic side that I'm not. Because I like professional development type of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like I have my real estate license. I'm licensed in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, but that's professional development.
Yeah.
Flight attendant job, that's more professional development. I'm not that academics girl.
Yeah.
What
I am, because I like the professional development side of things too.
But you like the books. Me, I'm more like, I want to learn this, and this is what I want to focus on. Don't tell me to fucking do math and write a literature paper, and I don't care about that shit.
Yeah.
And this is where I start to lose my focus. I realized it in high school, because I have enough credits to do my associate's degree, but I really don't give two fucks. And I'm being so honest, and I feel like people sometimes need to be honest with themselves. We live in a world where it's like, oh, you have a degree? You're a piece of shit. Well, think what you want. That's what I am, because guess what? I ain't getting it.
No. Honestly, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for my degrees or whatever. However, I'm learning that it's not what it's all cracked up to be. Because, I mean, if you're really about your passion or just finding the space where you come alive, you don't necessarily need a degree for that. Like,
I could totally understand what you're saying. I think it depends on what field you're going into.
Now, if you're in the medical field, get your damn degree.
Yes. There are certain
operations.
It is necessary. I don't feel like I'll give you a prime example. I have my real estate license, right? There is a degree that you could get in real estate.
Really?
Yes, you can get I don't know, I think each school might call it something different, but there is a degree where you would major in real estate. what difference would it make if you majored in real estate or business management? And I feel like, why are you majoring in real estate? What's the reason that you really truly need a degree in real estate? Me as my real estate, when I have my license in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, what are you doing that's different from what am I doing? I guess maybe you can run a large corporate company or manage certain things. I guess in that aspect, I get it, but I guess it just depends on what you want to really do. And this is why I feel like when I think of my daughter who's going to be 18, 19 going to school, and I'm like, this girl's going to have no idea what she wants to do, because when she gets her degree, and now who knows if that's what he or she, both my daughter and my son, are going to be working under that 10 years from now. You don't know. And I encourage my kids. I want my kids to go get their degree because I want them to have that as a backup. And I said, look, mom's going to pay for it. You take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Mom's paying for it because you don't want to have to deal with them student loans and stuff like that. I'm trying to
that's a blessing.
Out. They know, and they're going to take advantage of it. And I want them to, because I said, look, I will pay for your bachelor's. Anything beyond that is your responsibility, but I will pay for your bachelor's because I feel like that is sufficient, that is good, and that will get you far. You want to do anything else? That's on you.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
That's dope as fuck. Yeah. I don't know. Like, at this point, I wouldn't be, like, I want my kids to go to college, but I'm also like, hey, if you want to go to a trade school, you want to do this entrepreneurial route, let's do it. Like, I want to, because like, sometimes we go to school thinking like, when I went to undergrad, I was focused on chemical engineering. Not because, I was particularly good at it, but because of the money. I hated what I was going to do. I hated it.
Really?
Like, just looking at process flow diagrams and all this other shit, I was bored out of my fucking mind. And what I ended up doing, I became a dual major. So I did chemical engineering and industrial engineering. So once I had I want to say my second or third, it had to be my third internship because I had 5.
You had 5 what?
5 internships while I was in college.
Is that considered a lot?
Yeah. It was
okay.
Because I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I'm like, shit, I might as well figure it out.
Okay.
So around my 3rd internship, I was like, okay, I'm going to drop this chemical engineering shit and just stick with industrial engineering. Because everything that I wanted to do on the, like, industrial engineering side, like, I didn't need the chemical for it. Like, I really was focused on the money for that. I'm like, you tell me I have to come out of school making almost 6 figures? Fuck yeah, sign me up for that. But I hated it. And I did poor in the grades, which really showed I hated that shit.
I see.
But when I dropped that major and just focused on industrial engineering, I was groovy as fuck.
And you like that better?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Loved it.
Okay. So you gotta feel around to see, like, okay, what do I want to do? Well, that's good you took your time.
Yeah, because I mean, shit, if I gotta pay all this shit back, it better be for something I like.
Yeah, I totally get you. Better be for something you like pick something you're interested in.
Yeah.
But, in their stance, I get you. I'm supportive of them, whatever they want to do. If they do want to go to trade school, I'm going to help you with that. If you want to start a business on top, I'm going to help you with that. But, I hope they do get their degree to have it as a backup. And plus, I'm paying for it. Just do it.
Yeah, in that case.
I'm paying for it.
I mean, if they don't want it, can you pay for it?
She said, can you pay for mine? I mean.
I clean up.
I'm silly. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. School. Oh, Lord.
I know, right?
We'll see what they do. My oldest goes away, and 5 years from now, she'll be going off to college. So it's going to be here quicker than I can expect it. But we'll see what ends up doing. I think she was talking about nursing, but I don't know.
Yeah. And my oldest niece, she will be 15 next month. So I'm like, college is around the corner.
That's the one that interrupted us last time, right?
Yeah, that little floozy child.
Mm-hmm. That one. So, we can't. Yeah. When we was talking last time, she wanted to come.
Oh my God. I was like, I'm about to. About to hear all of.
Because our conversation was different last time.
Like, yeah, so asses and titties. Oh, come here, kid. Like,
he doesn't interrupt this time. They always want to bother you when you're busy. I'm telling you, like the one when she came up here now. The phone, girl, is this an emergency? That's another thing I love about my job is I can't do nothing for you. Is this an emergency? Because where I am and where you are, it's far. So is this an emergency? And it feels good to not be able to do anything. I know that sounds selfish.
No,
my job takes me away, and it allowed me that space to realize, like, it is okay. Because guess what? I can't do shit, and I'm at work. And unless this is an emergency, I can't do anything for you.
Yeah. Yeah, so. I love hitting niggas with the work shit. For real.
Yeah, like, is it an emergency?
I could be doing nothing. Like, yeah. I'm like, man, look, I got a meeting. I got to get this stuff for the client.
Yeah.
I don't be doing shit. I done finished all my work for the week.
Yeah, but is this an emergency? Because I'm busy, super busy. I'll be in the hotel catching up on my investigation discovery, and I'll look at. Let me give them 5 minutes. I'll call back. If they call me again, then it must be an emergency.
It took me till this year, I wouldn't say last year, to realize I don't have to answer when my phone rings.
No, we just do because
it's a kind gesture.
You know why? Because it took me a long time to realize that we have to stop sometimes moving on demand, because we all have this expectation attitude that, like, oh, we need to reply, we need to do this. Oh my God, if I don't reply in 24 to 48 hours, I'm considered rude. No, the person just needs to understand you're probably busy, or you're just not available. You know, our grandparents didn't have phones; they had house phones. They worked, and then when they got home, they checked their message, and if they were able to, they got back to you. But I feel like now we live in a time where things are very on demand. You know, you don't reply to the text message on time, it's a problem. And I've caught myself like that, Diamond. I don't know if you have. I know I've caught, like, I texted you an hour ago. Now I'm starting to understand, like, it's okay if they don't reply in an hour. But before, I'd be
literally. Where's them white dots? That is me.
I know. And I only do it with certain people, like my man, my kid.
Oh yeah.
I want that on-demand response. Anybody else, I don't care. Like, if you were to text me and you didn't, I'm not going to be. I don't have this high expectation for you. But for the people who I directly deal with, I have this high expectation for them. Yeah. I feel like, why should I?
Yeah, he's probably like the only person where I'm like, okay, it's been 10 minutes. What the fuck? Now, anybody else, I care less, honestly.
Yeah.
But him, I'd be like, all right.
Yeah, Diamond, I'm right there with you. Like,
and then I'd be like,
okay.
You know, my pull-up game.
And then you thinking in mind, oh, so you busy.
Like, oh, so
then so then when they reply, all of a sudden now you got an attitude. And this is like emotional management, because then I have to, like, really talk, Shirley, tone it down. It was only 15 minutes. Tone it down.
Worked up.
Yeah, you get worked up, and then all of a sudden you giving them attitude on the phone because you know you ever text and then so much time went by, you call them like, well, I text you.
Right.
And depending on what they say, if they don't respond appropriately, it makes you even more heated.
Facts. Facts. I will get straight like what the fuck you mean you was busy?
Yeah. That's what the fuck you mean you was busy? I mean, even when I'm busy, and I'll use myself as an example.
I was busy then, but I still managed to text.
Exactly. I found time to respond to you. Well, I was gonna get to, and then it's like, you know what? You've already mad, and their response doesn't even matter to you.
I don't even know what I called you for anyway.
Like, you the same way, Diamond. You are not alone. You are not alone. I have the same nasty little attitude after I send a text.
I'm just clingy and spoiled. That's it.
I have these high expectations that I've set. And the majority of the time, they don't even know. I'm just awful sometimes. I feel like, who am I to be? I'm like, I'm the queen, and my responses are demand immediate response time.
Literally.
Anytime I text you, it's urgent.
Literally, like it is high urgency when I text. Like, and let it pass like 15 minutes.
Girl, I feel you.
I'ma call, and like if I don't get no answer, I'ma call. Well, no, I haven't done no back. The only time that I actually like this, well, I was in like pseudo like world ending mode, like when the Texas storm and shit happened. Like I called, and we shared locations. I called, he didn't answer. And I wasn't thinking like he on some goofy shit. No shit, like that's never in my mind. I just was like in like, what if his car broke down? What if this was? I don't know the location, nigga. I pulled the fuck up. Like I was just like I was hysterical, nigga. We was just like throwing tequila in the fireplace to try to stay warm. I went into like.
Well, during that time, I can understand because you didn't know.
Girl, literally, I was hysterical. Like, I pulled up crying, like, I just didn't know.
Oh, he made you so emotional. He probably was looking at you like,
he was like, what the fuck is wrong? No, but he's super understanding.
Yeah, I bet he was. He probably, most of the time, they try to be, but it's just like, because I've been where you are. Like, even the other day it happened. I called him in the morning. He was asleep. He didn't call me back. And then I called him back. He was doing something. And then I texted him. My text was, I called you twice today.
Right.
That's it. And then he responded. And then his second message was, I don't understand why you're getting mad at me.
Right.
And you know what I said? Just fuck it. Just fuck it.
Fuck it.
I don't want it.
Don't care.
Call me. I ain't picking up. And he was,
why are we like this?
Why are we like this? And that's exactly what I did. And I was just like, just fuck it. Just fuck it.
I don't care no more.
That's all he said. He's like, I don't understand why you're getting mad. And I wanted, you know what? And I probably should have said, I don't even understand why either.
Like,
I am.
Don't even care anymore.
That's how I felt. That's exactly how I felt. You don't even give a shit. I could have died.
Nope. Right. Then it'd be like, babe, do you know where the ketchup is? Because I looked it. It'd be something hella trivial.
I know. I do realize at times, many times, I be extra.
Oh, I know I'm extra. I have committed to not giving a fuck. Like, that's just who I am. Extra. And, like, I am trying to do better with it. And it's, yeah. Like,
she said, yeah.
I can't do anything. Like, I tried. Girl, I have thoroughly enjoyed our time. Thoroughly.
I have enjoyed ours, too. We have a good conversation, boo.
And we is gonna have more, okay? This has been another episode of Knowledge and Pettiness, where we are full of knowledge, yet equally petty. Thanks for listening.